Good morning, Abigail. How are you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
Good.
Good. We've got a circus. This is
Yeah, another circus coming.
this is why I'm here. You know there's a circus coming when I'm
The circus is in town.
circus is in town. Yeah, the tent actually is the trucks arrived last night. And so we're setting up this week and um it's exciting. It's the show is It's going to be, we've got some new acts and moving some things around. It's going to be quite different than some of our other, I mean, it's always a little different and kind of the same, but I think it's going to be a pretty different show this time around, which is fun.
Oh, how so? Let's hear about it.
We have two really amazing guest acts. Ariel Abacher, we have a wire walker coming in this winter, which is something we can only do in a tent. We can't do it in the parks because it requires rigging and stakes and all the things. And she's just beautiful. She is a dancer and just a beautiful person, beautiful human. I'm pretty excited to have her in the show. And then we also are bringing in Ozzy Sanchez, who is a fifth generation circus artist. He's based out of Las Vegas, and he's going to be doing a juggling act and then this act called Gauchos, which is a little more of a musical act where he's creating rhythms with the sounds. I can't really explain it well, but it's based out of the gaucho, cowboy tradition.
Yeah.
They have these lassos with balls on the end, and it would to get the cows.
Okay.
And so there's a whole tradition of hitting them on the ground in kind of a rhythm patterns.
I've seen that
Yeah, so he's
in
going to
Mexico.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Going to
it's
be
really cool.
It's beautiful, and he is actually I've seen this is this is in the tradition of these many generational families. He's inheriting, this is his father's act, which he's now going to be doing in the show.
Oh, neat.
He's been training it. So,
All right.
yeah.
And where is this happening?
This is going to be at the crossing at Eastcut, which is at 211 Beale Street
Yeah.
at Howard.
Yeah. With the tent.
With the tent.
Yeah.
So it's very exciting.
It is very exciting. I thoroughly enjoy it. And do you have some of your other acts coming back?
Yeah, we have our clowns are back,
Yeah.
and they've
Yeah.
got a whole bunch of new material. Veronica Blair and Dora, all of our also hometown favorites. We've got
Mhm.
Veronica, Dora, and Elise. One of our performers, Jack Weinstock, who has been a stagehand, but then went to China a year ago and learned how to foot juggle. She's going to be doing her foot juggling act, which she did during the summer, and we're going to do that. And then
Yeah.
I'm sure I always, Tony, the other thing we have this year is Tony, who's our strongman, is actually going to be doing a hand-to-hand act with Mia Fan, who's been an apprentice with us, and now she's moved up to full company member. So there's a lot of like shifting and
What is hand to hand?
oh, sorry. I'm moving too fast, too much coffee. The hand is two people doing one person doing handstands on top of the other person.
Oh, okay.
Hand to hand.
And the strong man who I love,
Yeah.
what is he doing this time?
Well, so
Without giving too much away.
He is the porter of the handstand. So he'll be having somebody doing handstands on top of him.
Okay. How do they do this without getting thoroughly injured?
They practice a lot. This is kind of a cool story. This is the act. Tony has been wanting to do this act forever. As long as I've known him, has been wanting to do this hand-to-hand act. And then Mia is 16, and she has been kind of backstage at Circus Bella since she was 5 or 6 and been kind of obsessed with Circus Bella. And she's been asking me to be in Circus Bella when can I be in the company? When can I be in the company? I said, so I had told her when you're 16, you can be an apprentice. So this last winter, she was 15 and a half. She's like, I'm going to be 16 this summer. I was like, okay. Good. So she came with us. She toured with us over the summer and was an apprentice. And then during that, she met Tony, and the two of them were kind of talking about doing this act. And I said, So they said, could we do a hand-to-hand act in the winter show? And I said, well, let's see if you can. And they found a coach, and they've been working with a coach, and they've been working their butts off, and they've got this beautiful act. So we're going to be, it's pretty exciting, and yeah, it's lovely. So,
Wow, what a great story.
so
Gosh.
So I had them do it. We did a couple of smaller, in the
Yeah.
fall, we often do a couple smaller events, gigs, things like that. So they've been doing the act at these smaller events to kind of practice doing it in front of the audience. I was like, let's see if you really still getting along, if you still, all the things. But
Yeah.
they've got a really sweet, beautiful dynamic between the two of them. And I'm pretty excited about it. So
Wonderful. Is the hula hoop person
oh
there?
yeah, Natasha. She's the super duper hula hooper. So she's going to be there, and she'll be
And
both a
she's a
clown and a hula hooper.
yeah, she's a very funny clown as well.
So funny.
So talented.
Yeah.
You have so many amazingly talented people that
It's the most amazing
participate.
group of people.
Yeah.
Feel so honored to be in the room with all of them. So
So, do you have any other up and coming young men, boys and girls who want to be apprentices and all, or is that
we
was that just like an anomaly to have this girl
No,
that
it always happens. What we're doing this year,
yeah.
actually started over the summer, is we're also bringing, so we're having a little bit more of a robust pre-show. So young people who are wanting to join the circus, we have them doing opening acts at our show. So, and as a way for us to get to meet, I think us to meet them to meet us, see if they like performing. It's also kind of a great opportunity for them to get a video of themselves in a tent or in the circus, or in the summer in the circus, kind of experience get a little taste of what it's like. And, and I think anything, it's like of every 20 kids that are interested, two will go on to actually have professional, or
Yeah.
one or two to have professional careers.
Yeah. The commitment is huge, so they really have to want it
You have to be a
with
little
all their heart and soul.
You have to, like, this life, the life of a
Yeah.
performer is not a simple one.
Yes, to be a performer, you have to you have to feel like you have to do it, like you have no choice.
Yeah,
Like this is something that is just going to happen, whether or not you have, it's almost like you have no say in it. Like I have to do this, like breathing.
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's because it's
Especially when you first start off,
yeah.
because it's brutal, right? I mean,
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
so
you get a
hard.
lot of satisfaction as you're, there are moments of joy and all as you go along, but it's super, super hard work and it occupies your mind 24/7
Yeah.
doing it.
So,
Yeah. Great. So have you been, actually saw an ad on
no,
Facebook or
been
YouTube or
we've been
YouTube.
advertising. Every year we get a little bit better, or a little more streamlined with our marketing. So we're still per usual on running on a shoestring budget fumes, but we're able to be a little bit better about our targeting. And yeah, so there's Facebook ads and all the things, or
Yeah, it was a video. It was
there's a
cool.
little video. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks, the thing with Circus Bella, people always think we're much bigger than we actually are. I like it when people have a problem, like they buy the wrong date of ticket and they email, and then they call, and then they email every single email address you can find. I'm like, that all ends up in my inbox.
Oh yeah, yeah. It all filters to one
It
email.
all
Yeah.
goes just to me, like, calm down. Like, so, but I think everything looks good, and I mean, we still have so many more tickets to sell, but we're doing a little better than we did last year. So it's just all you can ask for. And
How many performances are you doing?
we're doing 26 performances.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
it is a lot.
Yeah, that's wow.
I love
Fantastic.
it. I love doing
Yeah.
it. I could do a show 1,000 times. I love getting in the repetition of a show
Yeah.
where you're just kind of your track is kind of in your bones a little bit, in a way.
Yeah.
You don't have to,
Yeah.
I mean, I could do it. Yeah, I could happily do a show 100 times.
That's part of the problem with a lot of theater. You only do like 3 or 4 weeks.
Exactly.
I was just in a play, and honestly, I just started feeling comfortable with it the closing weekend.
Right, that's exactly right. I think that's, I mean, I think for us, we have to do that many shows to get enough people through the show, so that I mean, it's always this balance of, having because it costs so much to set up the tent and all of this kind of stuff. And our tent is, this is the fun economics of it all, but like, okay, the tent holds 350 and all, like how many shows do you know? It's like this kind of weird math problem about how many shows can we squeeze in, but not too many shows.
Yeah.
There's not enough. So we're thinking 26 is going to be this magic number. We actually did 29 last year.
Yeah.
And we
Okay.
cut it down to 26 because if I had done 26 last year, I would have made money.
I see. Right. Yeah.
So we cut it down, we broke even last year. So if I cut it down, it's that kind of funny math. So
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, there's that fine line of when you're in the red or in the black, and
we're
the
kind of old.
margin is very small.
It's very, so yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But 26 shows does feel like you can kind of sink your teeth into something.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's why they have 2, 3 weeks of previews on Broadway because
Exactly.
it takes that long for you to get it where you could
You know,
wake up in the middle of the night and do it.
Yeah, and you don't know
Yeah.
what you have. Also, I think so much of the learning of performing is actually being, there's all the practice you do ahead of time. Like I'm going to even go to the studio this afternoon and work on my track. But so you come prepared, and as you get older, you can kind of predict what the audience is going to do a little bit, just because if you've had enough time
Mhm.
in the ring. But at the same time, you still don't really know what you have until you've got an audience there.
Exactly. You have no idea how they're going to respond.
You don't have really. I mean, you
Yeah.
can make you could. I feel like I could make more educated guesses now than I did when I was 20, but
Yeah.
you still you still don't know what and the pacing of the show, and also we have a six like all those artists in a six-piece band, and the space is so particular that you just don't know until it's all there. So we have one week of. I mean, it's so that's why I like.
But there is something to be said from an audience perspective to go early because there's a little bit of edginess when
Oh, yeah, I mean it's fun and it's fresh.
I mean, yeah, exactly. I mean, it's harder on the performers, but from an audience point of view, it might be just as good or even better than when it's totally perfect because you know
We're
it,
like really paying attention.
exactly. Exactly.
I also think, the one thing I speak to our company is we've been doing this for so long that also we can, we get into, this is this is why we have a company. Like this is a group of people that have been working together for years. So we can just, even though if the shows change, we can click into that high level
Right.
much faster.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, but I was just watching some famous actor, I can't remember, on some video, and he was saying, like the day you go out on stage and you come off and the show's over and you go, I hit everything
Yeah.
absolutely perfect. Like, and he says that's probably the day when the audience isn't going to love the show as much as they would have.
Exactly. I think it is always interesting, like your experience, and it's sometimes it's like the days you're like not your best, actually, that you're kind of, it's such a different, there's a disconnect of what your experience
Yeah.
is,
Oh,
what the
totally.
audience's experience is. So it's
Yeah.
all a mystery. So come to the show early and come often
Absolutely.
is
Like
the
I've been in shows where young actors come in and they say, "Oh, that wasn't very good today. It didn't feel right." I said, I was listening. You were awesome.
yeah,
It's like
right.
it just because you feel that way doesn't mean anything.
Yeah,
That doesn't mean anything in terms of what the audience experienced.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, do you have a dog this time?
We will. There's always a dog back. We have dogs and children.
There's always a dog backstage at
There's
least,
always a
right?
dog backstage, and Finley will be doing pre-show sometimes.
Oh, great. And so if you want to see the pre-show, how early do you need to get there?
Get there about 15 minutes early.
Okay.
We'll
Right.
have children and dogs in the ring.
Oh, goody. Yeah.
What is it? What is that? There's a famous saying, never perform with children or animals.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, who said that? I can't remember. Milton Berle or something
Yeah,
like
something like that. Yeah.
that? I think, or no, W.C.
WC
Fields.
Fields. Yeah, never
Yeah.
children or animals.
Yeah.
So, and we don't, it's not always, but usually there will be some kids. Ariel has her kids will be she's got two kids, and we'll put kids in the kids will have little tracks in the show too.
Oh, good.
If you have a child, we will, and they want to be exploited, we will exploit their cuteness.
Yeah. Well, the show is so great, and the tent it's a circus tent, but
It's
it's not huge. So
it's
wherever you're
it's
sitting
little.
is you
Yeah.
you feel like you're right there. like
Yeah,
on
it's
top of it.
tiny. It's tiny. Our tent could
Yeah.
fit inside Cirque du Soleil's tent.
Yeah. Probably a few times.
Like a nesting doll.
Yeah. And it's very, very exciting.
Yeah.
And and the variation in the acts is great. They're all so different from one
Yeah,
another.
everything is really different, and the music for each piece is really different. We really try to take you on this kind of journey.
And you have live music too, right?
Live music, we have a six-piece band.
Yeah.
Um, and I think we're playing. We had quite it was kind of a rough season. Our band leader unexpectedly passed away
Yeah, last.
in this last season, but
Yeah.
the band has rallied in a really beautiful way, and we're still kind of have the kick-ass band we always have had. And we're playing some of his music, and we're also writing some new pieces of music, which is I think what Rob would have wanted, and we're reorchestrating some pieces of music. So, and I think we're excited. The band is excited to. The summer was so traumatic. It was hard. And I think everyone's kind of ready to have another, luckily we have the once again, it's the same company that we always work together. So I think we're all looking forward to going through this process, not being crying the whole time. So,
Yeah. Yeah, it's so hard to lose somebody that you worked
so
with so long and cared about so much.
yeah. So,
Yeah. But
so
you're honoring his legacy, it
we will
sounds.
always honor his legacy. We will play
Yeah.
his music. I'm really proud to keep, we're one of the places that his music can be heard. But
Hmm.
I also am really proud of us for not, I don't want to I still want to be able to be moving forward to the future. And our band has just stepped up in such a brave way. And we've kind of divided the tasks and
What is his name? What was his name?
Rob Reich.
Rob Reich. Okay.
Yeah, Rob
You
Reich.
should put some of his tracks up on Spotify or
We
something.
have actually two albums up on,
Oh,
we have two albums on Spotify. We have
oh,
original album, and then we have another album called Mighty. So we have two of our two albums are up on Spotify, so you can hear the music.
you just look for Circus Bella and it shows up?
Hello. Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
We've been wanting to do this for years and we never got around to it. And then I was like, well, I've got to now. So yeah, you can listen to our music.
Well, that's one of the great things about the internet is that you can make these things live forever.
Absolutely.
Well, not
Yeah.
forever, but a long time.
Long time. Oh, and I love that people can, yeah, listen to our music. And we do play a lot of the songs you're going to hear on those tracks. We'll play a few of them. I mean, we have
Hmm.
one of the other projects is Rob was so prolific. We have so much music written for the show. So the idea is that I'll continue to pull some gems out of the archive, rearrange them for whatever we're using them for. Some pieces of
Hmm.
music we've used over and over throughout the years
Yeah.
for different acts. And so we'll continue to do that. And then also I want to give, many members of our band are pretty remarkable composers in their own right. And so we can give members of our band the opportunity to compose their own music, which is always was the point, was to be able to be writing new music.
Yeah. That's really neat. And where do you train?
Right now, right now we're just building a tent. Everybody trains. The way it kind of works is everybody practices on their own section. For the
Yeah.
last month, we've been rehearsing in West Oakland at
Oh,
Kinetic Art Center, where we've been working on the group numbers. And then we have in a week and a half, we'll put the whole show together. We'll be in the tent pretty much constantly rehearsing, putting all the pieces together. So everyone
yeah.
comes with their section
Yeah.
and and then it's a mad dash to the finish.
I see.
In
So you got to do all of that and the tech and everything in a week and a half.
a week and a half.
Wow.
We've done
Amazing.
it before. So, but
No, I know you have. It's
it,
just incredible. Yeah.
it is a mad dash, but we're very, we every like hour by hour is planned and basically the show is written and everything is done and there'll be some surprises that I can't even tell you right now, but somehow we'll just the whole rehearsals start on a week from tomorrow, or the second round of rehearsals start a week from.
Okay.
We break for a week while we set up the tent.
And what are the dates of the show?
We run December 12th through January 4th.
Okay. It's a great Christmas opportunity for the
Great
family.
Christmas opportunity for the family,
Yeah.
or I say children of all ages.
Yes. Children of all ages.
I would say
The
it's not
circus.
really a kid's show. It's not really an adult show. It's just a beautiful show.
Yeah. All right. And you can get all of your information at circusbella.com.
.org,
Dot
but
org, sorry. Sir.
.com goes to .org, so that's no big
Oh,
deal.
good. Okay. You have both domains. Good.
Yeah.
Okay. CIRCUSBELLA
dot,
dot org.
.org.
All right. Well, thanks, Abigail.
Thank you. Pleasure,
Great
always.
talking to you again.
Yeah.
All right. Take care.
Thank you.